This is Central Park in New York City, one of the most famous places in the entire world to play Pokemon Go, with some of the most incredible footage from back in 2016. But how good is it actually, especially years later now in 2023? Today we'll find out because I'm stuck here unable to leave until I catch a shiny Pokemon. And there's only one rule: no remote raids. And an obvious start to this challenge would be logging in and getting a lay of the land, which honestly is really good, spawning right into a cluster that could maybe end this challenge early. Okay, or not. But looking around the park, there are so many Pokestops that we could lure up, and there's a ton of raids happening, and already a ton of lures down. This is the less dense side of the park, so technically, I'm gonna wanna walk all the way over there. You see where those lures are off in the distance? Those lures way off in the distance over there, that's where we need to walk. So, to get there, maybe tease out a shiny. Let's use the daily incense. Oh, just kidding, we've got 2-kilometer eggs before that happened. These count, by the way. And walking around the park hatching eggs will absolutely be a strategy. God. Now with these trash eggs though. Another strategy today will actually be this: battling the team leaders. Because the park has so many Pokestops, these will be kind of easy to find, and the shiny rates in the team leaders are obviously boosted. Let me destroy Arlo and then we run the daily incense. And Arlo clapped. Okay, first team leader of many today, and we'll get these 12-kilometer eggs, which will also absolutely hatch. Those have terrible shiny rates though, so it's all about this. Dang it. I'm gonna be honest with you, the shadow shiny checks will probably be the highest shiny potential thing we'll be checking today. Oh, that in raids, technically. Also, last thing before we do the daily, field research encounters will be big, because technically these are just free checks at good IV, possibly shiny. Oh, Sudowoodo, my boy. Let's go. If we get this one shiny today, that's huge. Okay, let's see what we can get using the daily incense. First spawn's Giraffe Rig. Beautiful. This could be shiny. And honestly, my video, my rules, if we catch a Galarian bird off this daily, video's over. Spoink. Hop. What is this, a Shuckle? No, it's a Tentacool. Oh, buddy. Pika. What? Bruh. None of these could be shiny. What's happening? Bro? What is this? Pole Pony. And right here in this area is a big cluster of Pokestops and gyms. We do have 2 raids, neither of which of the bosses can be shiny, so we're gonna avoid those. But this, dang it, and a Psyduck. Oh my god, a Lapras spawn. Oh, not purple. That's sick though. In our Singapore version of this challenge, we actually ended up getting this shiny Lapras that let us escape the jungle, so good memories. Aw, the internet doesn't work here, this is a shame. It's kind of important that our internet works in this exact spot because of the next strategy that I want to deploy to find a shiny. First though, Scythe, Swap, and 24 Pokemon on the daily. Nothing shiny. Now, the reason why having internet here is so important for the next thing is because we've got a raid in 24 minutes, a mega raid, and they can be shiny and they have much better rates than wild spawns. In this little loop here, we've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 different Pokestops. So I'm gonna buy a cluster of lures and we're gonna lure up all 8, walk in a circle and wait for this raid to pop and see what kind of things that we can catch. Okay, that's 3 lured up. Let's get the rest of them. Oh, and also obviously gonna be dropping a regular incense as well. Well, we've got 2 2-kilometer eggs. 1 Pichu. 2. So many pick-a-peck and none of them can be shiny. Okay, so I lured up everything in here, which is great. And look what happened. We've got 18 minutes on this mega, and then right here, there's 40 minutes on a legendary. We can do this as long as we don't remote raid in. And I've got 3 field research checks. This could be something. This is all from Pokestops we're spinning here at the park. There's so many of them. Next one. God. Fungus. Oh, Murkrow. We've also reached the 1 hour mark. 1 hour of being here in New York City. What? 1 hour here of being in Central Park, walking around. And so far, nothing. Oh, I gotta do this. Gonna buy like 10 rocket radars. I bought 5. Now let's see, while we wait, are there any team leaders in the immediate area that, wow, there's so many at the park, dude. We're gonna probably get a Shadow Shiny today, is my guess. Okay, well, we have a couple over that way, and still 16 minutes, so might as well. Wait, there's a legendary. Where is this? Oh, this is the one where we were earlier. Oh, God. But look how easy this will be to complete. Well, there were just 17 people. These lobbies here fill up immediately. So once these raids hatch, we're in business. Let's go rock some team leaders. Found the team leaders, and unfortunately, neither of them are Cliff. Let's grab Arlo first. Okay, there we go. Arlo down. How lucky can we get with the team leaders? God, dude. Again, this will most likely be the best possible way we have today of getting a shiny, because although legendary raids have technically 1 in 20 shiny odds and are better for shinies, looking around, there aren't gonna be as many legendary raids as there are team leaders, I feel like. And for the next team leader, Sierra. And Sierra defeated. And for the check, pain and suffering. Fortunately for us though, 4 minutes and 30 seconds until the mega raid is up. Okay, the egg is hatching, and I think this worked. Having all the lures down should have attracted more than just Pokemon. But Pokemon Go players, we've got a free raid pass. We're gonna toss this in. Please tell me that I am not the only one. I am the only one. Okay, is it against the rules to invite my friends? No, that shouldn't be against the rules. As long as I'm not using remote raid passes, everything's fine. Yes, it worked, dude. Central Park is so OP. I will say, for raids, this place is ridiculous. Lobbies fill up. Well, we've got 14, so it's not totally filled, but that's pretty filled. Okay, now we've got Mega Slowbro with 14 other people, which could definitely give us a really good shiny. And boom, in almost no time at all, Mega Slowbro has been destroyed. Please God, give us a shiny. I want to go home and eat some pizza. Okay, and the first raid check of the day, we've got a Mega Slowbro. Is it? No. Tragic. Although, Mega Raids do have boosted shiny rates, but like, they're like 1 in 64, so they're not that boosted. Not like the legendary shiny rates. Because now, we've got 18 minutes until that raid pops, and that's our 1 in 20 shiny odd ticket to escape Central Park. We do have all the lures still though, so might as well get those. Oh, also, we got research. Boom. And this next one I actually think is Spinda, I'm pretty sure. This would be fantastic. Little green shiny on the day. Oh, it is Spinda, dang it. Okay, let's take a bite out of some of these spawns before the lures are up. Here we go, an important raid. First some checks. No wild shinies yet. Although, let's see, we got 4 people in here, fantastic. It seems like all of Central Park, or at least this portion of it, is a nest, which is great. A nest of, what are these? Young Goose. It's a Young Goose nest, and Young Goose can be shiny, so it's nice that that's spawning. But in the raid, we've got 10 people with a minute left. Central Park, man. And the lobby is, it's filled to 20, man. This is so good. It's gonna make this so easy. And the strategy for the rest of the day today will pretty much be this. We're gonna use our rocket radars to walk around and knock out as many team leaders as possible. And then we're basically gonna walk from raid to raid trying to get a shiny from the raid bosses, because again, these have the highest shiny odds. And all along the way, we'll have an instance down and pretty much catch every wild spawn we can find in between all of the points. But the 2 big things today, Team Go Rocket leaders and raids. Specifically these tier 5 legendary Tapu Bulu raids, if we can get lucky enough to get some spawning inside the park. And boom, this one goes down, and from it, be golden. God, this is the best chance we got today is this guy. At least we caught him. And 2 10-kilometer eggs. Wait, this could be big. No, I still have this shiny, bro. Oh, if we hatch a shiny today, that'd be so good. Next one. Dang it, bro, be green once. Okay, looking around, do we have any more raids popping up? There's a couple legendaries. We've got one way over there on the far side of the park, and another one over there outside of the park. So it looks like our best strategy right now is to walk back to where we came from, where there's a bunch of lures down and a legendary raid popping in 18 minutes. Oh, and the leaders, we're gonna have a ton on the way over there. Fantastic. What is going on? Central Park is such a fun place. Yes, and we got lucky enough with a Cliff and a Sierra. Now, Cliff has Shadow Shiny Larvitar. This is like the one Pokemon that I'm looking to get in the city. And I'll actually be doing another video where basically I just buy like $100 in rocket radars and walk around the entire city of New York until I get the Shadow Shiny Larvitar. So maybe we can solve that today. 2 birds, 1 stone. Escape Central Park, get the Shadow Shiny. Sounds good to me. Oh my God, am I gonna lose to this Cliff? There's no way, right? There's no way. Oh, if I lose to this, I'm gonna rage. Don't worry, I got it. Please reward my pain with a Shadow Shiny Larvitar. Maybe it's good IVs? No. Oh, I forgot, dude, the raid. Oh, wait, we have 6 minutes and an encounter with Sierra. All right. Another Shadow Shiny attempt. But yes, out of all the places here in New York City, Central Park, absolutely one of the best for Pokemon Go. Although, it is kind of interesting to know that the inner city of New York, just kind of walking around Manhattan, really the area that occupies south of Central Park in the New York Times, kind of like Times Square and above and below, that whole area is insane for Pokemon Go, even better than Central Park is. So although yes, Central Park is fantastic and it is easily one of the best places to play Pokemon Go just because of the amount of space, how you can walk around, you can lure up, the most dense spawns and the most dense Pokestops are actually inside the city, which will make getting a shiny Pokemon today much more difficult than it would be if we were just walking around outside of Central Park, which is why every single one of these Shadow Shiny checks is so important. All right, down goes Sierra. The question is, can we end the challenge with her? God, no, we can't, bro. Well, no need to fear. We've got a legendary raid hatching in 6 minutes. Also, I don't know if I mentioned this, but we have entered hour 2 of looking for something sparkly here in Central Park. We might find it here in the eggs. We've got 2 5 kilometers, 1 No. And 2. Dang it. Half pennies in the 5Ks? Oh god, we got a problem. See the raid over there? That is, I think that it's a closed off area right now. No, this isn't the Met. The Met Gala began today here, and it's part of Central Park, and the whole park is a bit of a mess because of that. So the way to get there is sort of blocked off. Try to find another way. Oh, this is actually the Central Park Zoo we're at. Cool. Well, I mean, it's a zoo. There's animals, right? The cluster spawns are insane here. And there's a team leader. And we have the raid. Okay, well, let's do a couple things here. Look, this looks insane. I'm actually gonna drop a lure here as well, because this place is like completely lured up. And before we do the Arlo battle, I want to lure up the dancing bear statue as well. Cool, our last little couple of lures and a Malwell spawn. Let's check this cluster, eh? And we have a drift balloon spawn. This is cool, man. This is a great little cluster. Nothing shiny, and again, the entire time walking here, I was catching. So, caught a lot of Pokemon, nothing sparkly. Let's do the Arlo battle so that this thing doesn't like to spawn in our face. And then we'll knock out the raid, and fingers crossed we get lucky. Okay, my friends, we are over nearly 3.5 hours into this hunt today. 2.5 hours. 3, 2, 2.5? 2.5 hours in. Shiny Teddy, no. I did recently get a shot of Shiny Teddiursa here in New York, so I guess we already used up our luck on this guy. What we haven't used our luck up on, though, is this Diglett. Oh my god, it's tiny. This Tapu Bulu with 15 people inside of it. I still have free raid passes to use. 16. Nice. Oh my god, it's 20 people and the lobby's already full. Jeez. Okay, Tapu Bulu raid begins. Hopefully the last one of the day. But with 20 people here from the zoo, we'll be able to knock this down fast. And also, speaking of, I've actually never been inside of the Central Park Zoo, so I don't know if it's like a good zoo, but hey, if you're a zoo person, you can play Pokemon Go, bang out some raids, and look at some animals. This is definitely a cool spot. I mean, kind of the entirety of Central Park is there's a lot of places to hang out and just listen to music. There's an ice skating rink you can play on, I guess, and skate, which is dangerous. There's just like a whole bunch of little fun, naturey activities you can do, all while playing Pokemon Go and actually catching a decent amount of pretty good stuff. Last chance at something big here from the zoo. Oh, also, we're doing in-person raids, so we're getting like Rare Candy XL and XL candies for Tapu. That's sick. Shiny. Oh, no. Oh, God. Okay, well, okay, quickly. Let's quickly transfer a couple things here. That's insane, bro. Wait, Mantine. God, this Shiny's so good. Okay, quickly back into the raid. Yes! No freaking way! We got it from the zoo! A 1948 CP shiny Tapu Bulu using a free raid pass. Oh my god, and I think I had my collection full and I couldn't tap this. That's insane. 1948, I feel like the IVs might be decent on this. There's the excellent, and it's caught. Dude, we got it! No freaking way. Oh my god, it was almost a shundo. I don't even know the CP of the IVs on this. A shiny 98 Tapu Bulu here in the Central Park Zoo in, as you can see, inside of Central Park. Dude, that's crazy. What a way to win and escape Central Park. Oh my god, and you're not gonna believe this. As we're walking out of the zoo, we got this 638 CP shiny Lettyball off of the lure, which is insane. We got a wild shiny and one out of the raids here in Central Park, bro. No way. Okay, let's get the sparkles one more time. There it is, 638 CP, fantastic. Little golden raspberry, obviously. Hitting that with the Ultra Ball 2. Let's go. Oh, the dodge. Okay, we're gonna number 2. Not again. Stop. Can we stop walking? Nice. Okay, had to stop walking for a second. That's crazy, bro. And there we go. Caught Lettyball down. The second shiny here in Central Park in like 5 minutes. How are the IVs? Imagine another shiny 98, maybe? Maybe? It's okay. Not so well. That 2 stars. And there we go. Exiting Central Park here in New York City. We have officially escaped. If you enjoyed, make sure to leave a like, subscribe, and check out the other ones on screen, man. GG's on the shinies today from Central Park.